Yo, what up, Street Gods? Eric Kim. Right, some crypto Bitcoin thoughts. So the first thought is it's kind of a random thought. Like, if people give nice suggestions, don't heed them. Just follow what you think is best. Be a little more stubborn. But anyways, so it's so funny. Like, I found with things, right? Like, once people start hating on something or criticizing it, it's like, Bitcoin is nothing. It's worth nothing. And people like making fun of it, right? It tends to be actually the best time to buy. Like, I actually remember when, I actually made a big come out when people's criticizing Bitcoin and the whole like Tesla, accepting Bitcoin, whatever. So I think Bitcoin is good investment for the next 30 years. Yeah, 30 years. The funny thing with cryptocurrency and crypto, Bitcoin, etc., is it thrives on uncertainty and chaos. So currently I was just driving around, right? It looks like gas prices kind of come down and stuff like that. And, as people kind of over the whole Russia thing still, it seems. So what it means is, out of all of that, the world right now currently is a little bit more stable. And what cryptocurrency and, anarchists, right, they want maximal instability in the world, because the more stability in the world, the less it could gain. The more instability, instability is where we make our money. So if you think about options trading, stuff like that, it's all predicated on kind of things going quote bad. And I don't wish a world full of chaos, but I know in some ways a chaotic life is a better life. 네, 신발 좀 뺏길래? 이렇게 뺏기자. 이 신발 대신에 우리 이거 신자. Okay? 뼈 안 젖었어요. And yeah, like I mean, personally speaking, I just love Bitcoin because I love the idea of it. I just like how simple it is, how it's been around for such a long time, and I don't know, I like it that the price of it in the future is going to be variable and nobody knows what's going to happen. And so for me, like, I call it like the joy of speculation. Is, to me, the speculation part is actually the fun part. Like, I have zero intentions of ever selling my Bitcoins for the US dollar. Like, my aspiration is, I don't know, who knows, when Seneca turns 30, I'll just give him all my Bitcoins and see what he does with it. Actually, the funny thing is, now giving your, now I got kids and stuff like that, the idea of giving your kids money is kind of a tricky notion, because you give kids money, the kids never have an opportunity to be entrepreneurial. I don't know, who knows, maybe when he's 18 or 21, he wants to start a business, then I'll give him the seed money. I'll become the Eric Kim venture capital fund for kids who want to make things good, right? So yeah, I think I mean, just honestly, just follow your gut. Like, I don't really think it's even useful to read other people's opinions, because like other people's opinions, they might be right and you might be wrong, but that's not the point. It's just more like, what do you believe in, right? Like, it's like, I still think, okay, so a big thing, right? If you want to transfer big sums of money, let's say over $200,000 to your mom or family member or somebody else, it's insanely difficult. What do we have? Zelle sucks. All these other forms suck. Probably the least bad one we have right now is PayPal, but still not everyone has PayPal and whatever. So I mean, I like the idea that, like, if my mom wanted to buy a car in Korea, I could just send her a Bitcoin and she could just buy a car or a used car. That's so much easier than having to go to Chase and do the wire transfer. It's like super duper annoying, right? And this is actually a good thing about Chase. Chase is a good job internationalizing everything. It's probably the least bad big bank we have right now, but still, like, takes too long, it's annoying. You gotta go bank, gotta sign paperwork, super annoying. Okay, 유계다네요. 네, 감사합니다. Okay, 닫아주세요. Okay, so beep beep. Oh, beep beep. 잘했어. Beep beep. 잘했어. And yeah, so thinking about the future, one just must be very, very farsighted. Like, you know, shout out to Ryan from Backyard Brew in Palo Alto. I mean, he was accepting Bitcoin like 6-7 years ago, and yeah, and I think yeah, you know, like even Jack Dorsey trying to innovate with the Lightning Network seems very interesting. Essentially, easier ways to make money more frictionless and easy is kind of a good idea. And then it ultimately becomes not even a matter of money, but being able to store some sort of quote value and easily send it, store it, and transmit it anywhere you go. So yeah, just think to yourself, next 30 years, see what will happen.